be able to get you to the right person. I think that's where strategy comes in on how do you motivate that person to do something for you. So I think that's one mistake a lot of people make on that front end, because again, take a typical ACG event, not one of the kind of more focused New York events, but a broader event like Intergrowth. You know, you're going to get a stack of cards, you know, 6 inches high, and you're not going to remember them. So one thing I would suggest is, you know, the guys that actually have done some targeting and said, you know what, there's 5 firms that I've researched that I absolutely want to meet, and you know, my IT services is something that I know is absolutely relevant to them, or 5 guys, you know, that you haven't, you know, Pat hasn't met before with GLG. I'm going to go meet them, and I'm going to get them my card. I'm going to do something unusual. I'm going to say, I'm not here to have a discussion and sell my service, but I'd like to come back and set up a meeting with you in 2 weeks. To me, that's really effective, because you've taken that personal step. You know a little bit about the firm, and that's going to stick in their mind. I think that's important. I think the other one is know where you don't add value. You know, a lot, again, I get, you know, service providers coming up that are completely irrelevant to what we do, and they want to have a conversation. I want to be polite, but they're wasting their time and my time, and that's not fair to either of us. So I think that's another one that could be helpful. And the last one is, and we learn this every day, P, a quick no is the next best thing to a yes. And, you know, there's a lot of times you can get strung along. But I would say, those, you know, on that front end, if you do we can also be a really good advocate for you, because I've on numerous occasions, you know, said, hey, I've met someone that's really sharp. I know we have a provider in this space, but this person really, you know, came across as knowledgeable, knew their stuff, knew about us. I'd really like you to take a call. And I'll do that with our CFO, and I'll do that with one of my partners who's in that decision-making process and can absolutely influence the direction of the conversation.